All right, what's up, Locker Nuts? It is time for the flea market, and you know how every flea market trip starts out? That's getting the load on the truck and trailer. Today I'm bringing the trailer too. So first step is load the junk, and that's what we're doing today, right now, right here. Let's go. All right, that's how we left it. Well, actually, that's not how we left it. I came earlier today and grabbed the garbage, which was like 4 cans right here and a couple boxes of garbage. This is personal stuff to go back to the owners. This is the rest of the stuff. And can I fit all this in my trailer? That's the question. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure, but I'm gonna start with the big boxes first. Hopefully I can get some of this big loose stuff on, but I don't know. It's gonna be tight. Packing that trailer so good, I'm gonna have plenty of room for everything. That's good news. You know what? I have only a few more things to get and I still have room on the trailer, so you know what that means? I'm closing this out. I thought I was coming back tomorrow to close this out, but no, I'm doing it right now. That is good. That is good. Okay, there's what the load looks like before I tarp it down. I definitely have some room here, and that's okay because we put some stuff in the van on the first day, and that'll go there. But this is stacked pretty good. Pretty good. And then over here, just a few more tables. And then in the car, Not too much. I'm gonna pull that garbage out before we go, but just a few things, the TV and the picture and so on. All right, yep. What do you guys think? Is that $1,000 day right here? Is that what it's looking like, $1,000 day? I think it might be, All right, I was just about to be done and realized I left the key fob, which I had hooked to the lock key, on the ground with the lock, because I take the lock off, I put it down, that way it doesn't get, lost, but I forgot it. So I can't get out the gate, and I also couldn't get back in the building without the key fob, so I had to go ask the manager to let me in. But she did tell me something kind of interesting. So she said, oh, so there's a lot of stuff in there in that one. I said, yeah, 10 by 15. I said, plus it was kind of sloppy, like everything was just thrown in. And she goes, well, actually, they stopped here on their way to the airport and unloaded. And she said that's what they're doing. They're just throwing everything in because they were moving to Jamaica. So they had just thrown everything in there before they left for Jamaica. And then she said what was kind of funny, I guess funny, they got to the airport, realized they forgot their passports. They were back in the unit, so they had to come back here, call the emergency number to get let in because they need to go in, and that's why it looked rummaged through, because they went in trying to find their passports. So a little bit interesting fun facts about the previous owners, but they're not coming back for it. They're out of the country, relocated. There's a TV and a picture. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's it. That's all I have left. For that, how about $4? All right, guys, we're way beyond set up. It is Thursday morning. We're at Stockton Flea Market, and I've had zero time to get any film because when we got here, it was hard finding spots big enough for us because everything's reserved. We had the same problem last week, but today I needed 3 spots. And so we had to walk all over the place to find 3 spots together. And then we got mobbed immediately. Before I even took the bungees and the tarp off the trailer, we were completely mobbed. We've done probably $500 already. I don't know what time it is. I'll put the time right here. But it is very early still. Let me show you our booth. Here's our booth. And we were literally mobbed in the dark. This is all empty or garbage here. Everything out here today is all from that one locker, believe it or not. So, how's it going, Mom? We've been busy, huh?
Yes, it's like a cyclone went through here this morning. Good Lord.
She's emptying this box out here. You want to say hi, Clyde?
Hi.
This is Clyde. You might recognize him from one of the videos where I got that eBay business locker, and Clyde and I were having fun going through it, and after we bought it, right?
Yep, and it's pretty cool.
I couldn't find anyone to help me this morning, and it was just completely by chance. Clyde was here, and he said, "Hey, I'll help you. You're completely overwhelmed," and we really were. So that was a God thing, really, because Clyde's a hard worker, and he's helped us a tremendous amount already. So, and he was out here just to walk around and have some fun too. So, good. But yeah, we've done quite a bit of business, but we sold probably all the good stuff. Most of the kitchenware went super duper fast. And there's one couple out here that bought a large amount of it from me, and I knew they were gonna want it, and I really liked them. So I was glad that they were here early, and I could get that to them. And I gave them a great deal, of course, because they're just a really sweet couple, and that's what they look for, kitchen stuff. So anyways, hooked them up. Sold that big cabinet, that big metal cabinet. Sold that for $75, like as soon as I got off the trailer. Gone, $75. Probably should ask more. I'm asking $100 on those fans. I had a lot of people interested, but no one pulled the trigger yet. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff. All right, we just started the dollar sale. Everything's $1. $1. Everything's got to go. $1 each. You can have the whole box for $1 if you want it. Take it all, yeah. And if you can see, we did consolidate down to 2 booths. We had this one this morning, but we sold so much so quick. We squeezed it in here, so as soon as we freed that spot up, somebody else took it, so we saved ourselves $25. All right, ooh, look at that. Everything's $1, dollar sale. Everything's $1. Dollar sale, everything's $1. All right, guys, I'm just going to speed up the activity here so you can kind of get an overview, but there wasn't really anything special happening, just selling dollar items. Clyde was taking money, my mom was taking money, and I was taking money. So there's 3 of us working these 2 booths now, And we sold a lot of stuff at $1 each, quite a bit. But like I said earlier, the morning was a madhouse. We were so overwhelmed, really. It was in the dark. We were selling stuff, and the biggest hit was the pots and pans. Any of the cookware, that stuff went quick, and I knew it would. Tools and cookware do very, very well at the flea market, and we moved a lot of it very, very fast. The big cabinet, I said I sold for $75. I couldn't even get off the trailer, it was sold. So obviously that was too cheap, and in hindsight, now that I have a better understanding, I think that was worth about 200 bucks. So we sold it a little bit cheap, but that's okay. We always sell big items cheaper. We want those to go quicker. We don't want to get stuck with the big stuff. And speaking of big stuff, those big fans, I forget what we sold them for. I think we sold them for 50 bucks. I started at 100, dropped to 75. I think we finally took 50, unless it was 40. And then the PV speakers, we asked 100, and that was the right price to ask. I asked a couple of guys that sell them at the flea market, and they said 100 if you want it to go quickly, 125 to 150 if you want to maybe take it home. And I didn't. So we priced it at 100, no bites, dropped it to 75, and then I think we let those go for 50 bucks. So it's fine. Those are big, heavy speakers, and the guy who bought it's going to flip it and make some money. It's all good. We all want to make money, right? So it's perfectly fine. We sold a fair amount of clothes. We sold a lot of, I don't know, toys and just miscellaneous stuff. But at the end of the day, you'll see us putting stuff back in boxes. We had to deal with the guy across the way from us. He took all the stuff from us. He's going to then resell it, or he is going to stick it out. You know, we left pretty early. He was going to stick it out and try to sell it for $1 each, and then was going to take it to the dump at the end of the day. What didn't sell for $1 or free, he'd take it away. So we give him a little bit of money, but not much, because he said he likes our stuff because we don't really bring garbage out there. So that's one thing that separates us from a lot of the guys out there that do storages. They'll bring everything out there, including all the garbage, and at the end of the day, that's mostly what's left is garbage. For us, it's just items that didn't sell on that day. Sometimes it's surprising what doesn't sell by the end of the day. Still good items that are worth money, but no one takes it. Even at the free sale, sometimes stuff gets left behind that really shouldn't. And sometimes they really let stuff slip. A few times I've taken stuff home after the free sale and listed on eBay and sold items for 30, 40, 50 bucks that didn't even leave at the free sale. Pretty surprising. So out of all the jewelry that we found in this, I did go through it more carefully. We had like, I think 2 pieces of silver. That was it, a ring and that little heart. I don't know if we even showed it, but a little heart pendant. Not much that was silver. Everything else is just costume or just junk, like children's stuff. So nothing exciting in the jewelry department. Of course, in the guitar department, it's very exciting because Grace is, actually she's in the garage right now, cleaning up that guitar. She wants to get it restrung and then test out that amp. Hopefully those both work perfectly so she can have her little electric guitar start. She's already been practicing on her acoustic. The other real surprise out of this locker was the anime figurines, the action figures. So those are, a lot of them were Dragon Ball Z, some were other. But I know I got a lot of comments from you guys saying, sell those to Jeebus, call Jeebus, he may want those. And it's funny enough, I did talk to Jeebus and he did want one of those. He was missing one of those from his collection and he bought it from us. So for 75 bucks, I'll put on the screen what it looked like, and that was great that we were able to get that to him because him and Amber are big Dragon Ball Z collectors, so we love hooking them up. But some of the other pieces I've got on our eBay store, I forget what the prices are, like between like 40 and I think 100 bucks, maybe 125. I think the most expensive one might be 125, but in that range, just a few action figures wound up being some good hits. We haven't sold any yet, but we put them on the eBay store, and I'm sure they'll move at some point. Otherwise, we'll mark them down before Christmas, and they'll go quick. I did have a couple other high-end items that I didn't take to the flea market, and that was a KitchenAid mixer, but at the flea market we did find all the parts, 4 or 5 pieces, so we actually had a lot of attachments for that. We had 2 bowls, and the mixer worked. We tested it out. I wound up selling that to a friend of ours for 100 bucks. So that was a nice hit, 100 bucks. And then the sewing machine, looked those up. They range, it looked like they sell used anywhere from $350 and up, and we sold that to her for 100 bucks, but the deal was she had to clean it up, and it was really messy, but she did, and said it was not a fun job, but she did it. But turns out it was missing a power cord, which we knew about. It's also missing a pedal, which we didn't know about. The pedal, unfortunately, is going to be a major investment. It's $100 for a replacement pedal. So, but still, it's a good deal. Still, she can make some money or have a really nice sewing machine, because apparently those are really good ones. All right, guys, there is the money. Dead of money. That is the outcome of a long and grueling day right there. Okay, the grand total for this flea market day, sales were just over $900, like just a few dollars over $900. Pretty good day. Any day we can do $1,000 at that market is a good day. We did close enough. I'm gonna say that was a good day. All right, but don't forget, we do have expenses when we go there. We have the cost of the booth, and Thursdays are the most expensive day of the week. I had Clyde working with me, so we paid him, and I had the guy take away the stuff at the end of the day, so we gave him some money as well. So we netted out $730. But then of course we also have gas. So, but anyway, $730 we walked away in cash. Not bad. I like that. I'll do that every week if we could. But this was a pretty large load, and we had decent stuff to do that money in. So, anyways, I'm happy with that. But that's not all we sold out of the unit. We have also sold, you know, those couple things locally, the KitchenAid and the sewing machine, and then tons of stuff in our live auctions. We've had toys and really all the good stuff we pulled out. We've been putting in the live auction, and right now our sales are just about $4,500. So we're doing really well with this unit. We paid $1,000. So right now we're profited about $3,500. Dump fees haven't been too much. They were a little bit, but not too much. Still, we're gonna make about $3,500 because we still have 2 beach cruisers that we need to get new tubes for. The girls are gonna play with them for a while. Then we'll sell them. Usually when the weather turns, we'll sell the bikes. And then we have more stuff for the live auctions, and we have that stuff on eBay, the action figures. So not too bad, guys. We're gonna come out pretty good on this unit, but it was a lot of work. It was. But I'd buy that one again. It was pretty decent. At first, I was kind of regretting, like, the guy offered me $1,500 right after we bought it. We paid $1,000. He's like, I'll buy it from you for $1,500. He was regretful for not bidding on that one, and I was like, nah. But then after, I was like, maybe I should have. But now I'm saying, I'm glad we didn't. It wound up being a good locker. Sometimes after all the dust settles, no pun intended, you kind of got to step back and say, was that one really worth it? How much good stuff did we really get, and how much will we make? This one, there was just so much garbage, and it was dirty. You started getting soured in the middle of it, but at the end of it, it was pretty good. Pretty good. Not a home run like the train locker. They can't all be like that, but this one was worthwhile, and we're going to make some money. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this series. We got another one coming out soon. We bought 2 more units at auction the following week, and we're going through those. I'm still going through the second one. So we got some videos coming up, and you guys are going to like it. It's more good stuff, more adventures to come. But until then, good luck to you. God bless you. We'll see you next time here on Locka Nuts. Check out the green screen. Woo, fancy. We wanted this one, and we got it for $1. It's the one I like the most of all of them today. So I'm excited, and I'm gonna open this right now so you can see what I'm talking about. You'll see what I like about it. All right, let's go. Yes.